Hello and welcome back. I've still got the bright red tank wagons on the railway. I'll just follow those around. Somebody mentioned a few weeks ago they'd like to see the diesel rail car in the sort of bay at the station, at the 00 station. So I've got the diesel rail car out. It's sitting up here at the station at the moment. So let's just let those run around there. Ideally they'll take care of themselves. So this is an unboxed one I've got with the Mark II couplings. So we'll get that underway in a moment. Let's just see if we can catch up with the 00 that's running behind the station and sort of between the elevated section behind the station. I'll grab the controls and I think we'll bring that to a stop by the long run of telegraph poles, because I think it'll look quite good sitting there. So we'll just bring that to a gentle stop around there. There we go, so lots of 00 items there. So just pop those controls down. So I think to clear the bay at the station, or the platform next to the goods depot there, we'll take the Ginty out and we'll work it over to this siding, or one of these siding. Which siding we're going to go for? This one. I think we'll go for this siding here. So let's grab some controls. Let's just grab those. And I think I have the point set all ready to do this. So let's just back this out of the station. So we just want to come through this point near the 00 signal cabin. And then we're going to change, actually we're going to change a couple of points. We're going to change that one. That one's already ready. But I think, because I was fiddling with this earlier, I had that one there. Let's make that one straight, because we no longer need that. This is set as one railway at the moment. Well, I think I've left it set as one railway. So let's bring that forward now. Great little group of items this. We saw this in a video a couple of weeks back. It's been sitting on the railway. A lot going on at the moment. Actually, I've left a point incorrectly set here. So we'll get this one sorted and we'll come through there. So I just want to make that one go curved. And then we'll bring this through there and we'll back it up into the siding. There we go, we're all safe there. So if I switch that one again, so we'll go straight with that one, and then this one here we want to go curved with. And ideally, best plans and everything, that should roll into that siding there next to those transcontinental wagons. So we'll step back a little. There we go, it worked. So again, an immensely busy week for me. So I've had very little time to play with this. This is Sunday afternoon now. Just thought I'd spend a couple of hours with the railway and then relax for the rest of the day. So we'll switch that one there, and then what we need is this one. So I think we're open at the far end up there. Yeah, so we'll just change that one. That'll send the power up to the station there, so we can get that out. So that one wants to go straight. And we'll bring that down to the station. We've got the milled or ribbed wheels, making sort of a gentle sound on the railway, on the steel track. So just back off the power that we'll hear, I think. Just stop that tearing away. There we go. This must have looked sort of ultra modern at the time when this came out. So I think these in green came along in 58, lasted till the late 60s, and then in the early 70s there's a blue variant of this, and then the mid 60s there was a centre car for these available. The decals did change on the sides of them. So in the effort to try and keep this video a little bit on the shorter side, we won't pull everything off the rails and have a look at it. So let's just have a look how it looked in the 58 catalogue. So there's the factory there. There we go. There's that terrific looking model there. So this was sold in a set as well, but you could get the items separately. So the power car was R.157 and the trailer car 158. So actually, let me just grab the notes here. When it went blue in the early 70s, it was R.157C and sold as a presentation set. If you have a look in the corner there, there's my presentation set. We'll get that running at some point in the future. And the centre car, which I don't have a picture of at the moment, was R.334. I think that was available sort of mid 60s, sort of 62 to sort of 67. So we'll pop that out of the way, and let's change the route a little bit. So we'll see if we can get it to the other station, so by an interesting route. So if I switch that one there, and then we will go with this one here. Let's change that one. Actually, I know why I was fiddling with that one earlier when I was playing with this. I need to let it come out here because it's too long, I think. So let's do that. A good plan, he says. So, yeah, I'm going to change that one as well. We'll make that one go curve. Maybe we'll go back up to the station to finish with later on. I'll just run that around. So just the very limited pickup on this, so you get the occasional stutter. Diamond crossing probably going to be one of the... Ooh, not too bad. So I'll run that through there. There. Now we'll switch that one there. So if I can just hold that steady there while I do that. I've just thrown the wrong switch there. Sorry about that. We'll go with this one. There we go. So we'll just roll that into the bay there. There we go. We'll stop it before we run into the buffers there. So let's see if we can get a little bit of a view of that from an interesting angle over there. We'll come around this side. Yeah, it looks ultra modern, doesn't it? Especially with the modern 00 station. It's quite an interesting group of models. So I think we'll run that back around to the other station. We'll just bring it back up onto the other line. So endeavour to turn this the correct direction. And that should just roll back round to the station. There we go. So I suppose what we could do is bring it to this station as well, isn't it? So let's devise another plan for doing that. So I think if we'll come back to this set of points over here. Back into there, and this time we'll stop it there. We'll switch those points. We'll come the other way. So let's go straight with that one. And this one here, we'll go straight with that. And yeah, let's bring that through there now. Tiniest amount of hesitation there. Here we go. What I think we'll do is just seal this onto this inner line for a moment, see if we can get a couple of close-up shots of it running. So So we'll make that one there, and I think I've left some untidiness over here, so we'll go back over here. Straighten that out. Send that one back to curved, so I'm not looking what I'm doing. And then this one also straight. And this one. There we go. So let me see if I can set that running now. So shall we run it the other way? So we'll just give that a little power. Getting a little closer to it. So the decal just on one of the units. I think in the catalogue it showed the decal on both of the units, but I think it was sold like this. There we go. So if I switch these points here, next time around it will come on the inner side. Just swing around, it's over my right hand shoulder here now. So I do it all as well as it comes through here. So we'll just change those points again. We'll bring it onto the other side this time. So that's purring away over my right hand shoulder. And we'll just bring that to a stop at this end there. I think what we'll do now is we'll put it back onto that line, onto the upper line to finish off with. So let me grab that one. Plenty of points to run through on this occasion, so again, away we go again. And then we'll go with, sorry, curved with that one. Let's come around this direction and get it coming through the point work. And then we're going to have to switch this one again. So part of the fun, just playing with the points, making stuff move around. I could have brought the controls with me, couldn't I? So we'll give that some power. Yeah, completely different sound. It sounds standing in the room, that sounds quite different once it gets up there. And we'll just run that up to the station. Well, I think that's probably it for this time. Thank you again for looking in. Hugely appreciated. If you have a look back next time, we'll have something else interesting to have a look at. Goodbye now.